Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha. Give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem. Come on, sit for a real song to all you Hakim and always push you the truth and sincerity. You know what I'm saying? It's Yabkana from Children of the Light coming in with another lesson. And as you can see, things are happening. It's a Europe power blackouts. Because if you watch the movie, Leave the World Behind, Civil War, you will know that it was all orchestrated by the elites internally to self-destruct their own countries. And we know these days are coming. Us brothers and sisters out there. So let me get cause see, a lot of y'all don't believe Esau the white man is the devil, but he finna show y'all. But this 2 Corinthians 2:11, these saints should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And see, his devices is to bring terror to the world, and that's exactly what the Edomites are doing and stuff. But you know, you people don't care, y'all don't know. So this Isaiah right here, this Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. And who are the leaders of these people? Your Pharaohs, your Alazars, who say we're going to be here for 1,000 years, because he have proclamated himself to be a leader in Israel. You have Nate, who the name is forgetting about, plus he worth 100 million. Then you have Johanna, who's talking about doing the butt from ISUPK. Then you got Sabak them, they still in their corner. And then you got the leaders of your entertainers, you sports entertainers and so forth. And you see what they petty arguments is about. LeBron getting old. You see Jay-Z and Sean Combs, who has took the gauntlet for the 20, 30 years from Rock the Vote from 2000 on to 2020 to, you know, building up their portfolios of being these black entrepreneur men, which you see they have all type of scandals out about their businesses. You have guys like Irv Gotti, who's supposed to have made all these horrific and timeless music, drop dead, and everything is being exposed. You see your Democrat and your Republican base and so forth is being exposed. And we see what's going on around the world. So we're going to play a little bit of what happened in the Europe power blackout. We'll go back a little bit because people getting a taste of what's finna take place. Because see, a lot of this stuff is nothing but predictive programming, which the elites show you through their Hollywood, through their magi's, their mediums, on what's to come. And what y'all don't get is, as these, you got Spain declare a state of emergency as power blackout, chaos continue, right? People gonna take matters in their own hand. You're gonna have your Hectors reveal themselves. You're gonna have your Edomites who vibe off that Civil War movie where they not gonna let people go through their towns, and they gonna, and as you see in that movie, they's wiping out whole towns that consider themselves multicultural and so forth. That's what that was showing. You got these Edomites around here who gonna actually show their horns. Let's get this Psalms, because that's what's gonna happen. Esau gonna show his horns. Y'all don't know. But see, y'all think everything is community. Nope. You're finna find out the hard way. This Psalms 17:12. Like as a lion that is greedy over his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. See that? He lurking in secret places, because y'all don't know these Edomites got militias all over the country, and they waiting on these events to happen, whether they blackouts, whether they race riots, insurrection, martial law, the government coming. It said, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thou sword. And see, that's why you Israelites, it's your only and best thing you can do to protect you and your family is Yahweh Shai. From man which art thou hand, O Lord, from man of the world, which have their portion in this life. And the Edomites got their portion. They got their areas, they got their weaponry, they got their communities, they got it all set up. It's all set up. I have met them all over the country, from Washington, talking to them, and they your everyday small business owners, like the Edomites I met in Washington, that was literally from Canada, who had a business in Seattle, Washington, which right across, and they was going off into like being off the grid, your own food, no grocery stores, holistic healing, no pharmaceuticals, and they understand that. And these are the Edomites, because it said, hold on. Hold on, let me get that. Let me get that real quick. KJV, the children of light is... KJV, the children of this world smarter than the children of light. Luke 18:6. Let me show y'all this, because man, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, to let me get to see, travel, and experience these things that all over the country and all over the world, Yahweh Shah got everybody prepping themselves, whether you want to or not. It's becoming more and more apparent what's going on. It's Luke 16:8. And the Lord commanded the unjust steward. See that? The unjust steward is these Edomites who sitting here, who CEOs, shareholders. And see, they doing a hell of a job by crashing and imploding America and the whole world from the inside out, to bring you what? To that digital Revelation 13:16, the RFID chip. And the Lord commanded the unjust steward, because he had done wisely, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. See that? And who are the children of light? You Israelites, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. And even though we giving y'all the whole rundown of Esau plans, you don't see it, you don't understand it, it's too far-fetched for you. Why? Because Yahweh Shah said the children of this world in their generation is smarter than the children of light. So, Jake, you blacks, like Native Americans, y'all stuck on stupid. A lot of y'all gonna get caught in this, but hey, we got the blood off our hand. That's what counts. It's Psalms 17:14. For man, which are thou hands, O Lord, for man of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thou hidden treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. And that's understanding the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So let's go right into this article of what happened, because a lot of y'all don't understand. But these things are coming. We're going to show you the scriptures on it.
Phone networks are down. Shops and businesses were plunged into darkness, and there's been panic buying. Well, it isn't yet clear what has caused the blackouts, but a cyber attack appears to have been ruled out. This report from Ellie Price.
Tonight, it's not as dark as many had feared it could be, for this street in Madrid at least.
An hour and a half ago, the light's back, but there are certain neighborhoods in Madrid that haven't done it. It's been a bit of a fearful day, but now it seems that all is over.
But earlier, this was the metro system in Porto. A similar picture in other big cities as the outage hit Spain and Portugal, as well as parts of southern France this morning. Back in Spain, locals helped stranded passengers as trains literally stopped in their tracks. The entire rail network ground to a halt. This one midway between Seville and Madrid.
Everyone's sort of been so nice, and like anytime anyone's got any food or water, they share it around everyone. So that's been really nice, just kind of that kind of community feeling.
For those who chose to drive, more misery. This is what happened as soon as the traffic lights stopped working. The centre of Madrid quickly grinding to a standstill.
I don't understand anything. I just don't know who to turn to. My daughter's in Barcelona about to give birth. We're going to miss the train to get there and see her.
There were flight delays, cancellations and frustrations in both countries, though Lisbon Airport was the worst hit.
Currently expecting to have to stay in Lisbon overnight, but I have no idea if I can actually even book a hotel because currently places can't take any payment.
Lack of phone signal quickly became problematic for everyone, with businesses shutting up shop, unable to keep the lights on or take card payments, which then meant people rushed to take out cash. Where retailers could stay open, shoppers came to get what they could, the shelves emptying quickly in some areas.
Is it bothering you like this?
Play was suspended at the Madrid Open, including for Britain's Jacob Fernley, as a camera got stuck in the way and the electronic line judges and scoreboard stopped working. It didn't affect American Coco Gauff powering through to the quarterfinal though, but it did ruin her post-match interview.
So maybe I just need to not get a lot of sleep.
When the mic and sound system went off. The rest of the day's action at the tournament was called off. Spectators had to leave in the dark. The Portuguese government has ruled out a cyber attack, but tonight Spain's Prime Minister said all causes would be investigated as they asked people to only use their mobile phones responsibly.
Telecommunications are now at a critical moment. It may be a few hours until we can fully recover electricity, and therefore we need to make short calls and only use the emergency number if it's really necessary.
Things may be starting to look a little more normal for some, but tonight the Spanish government says less than half of the country's energy demand has been recovered. Portugal's main power operator has said it could take a week to return to full normality. Ellie Price, BBC News.
Yeah, just to say, in the last few minutes we've had...
So as you can see, as Chaos and Screw, you see how quick everything can take a turn, how fast everything gets. So let's get these scriptures. The second Exodus, it should happen quick. Second Exodus 6:20. That's why you gotta be ready. Second Exodus 6:20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And y'all seeing that now. It say, and the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. And that's your modern day incubators, that you have the premature babies and so forth. So those prophecies are here. That's why you have people saying, oh, these kids are so smart. Oh, they're able to read and write and talk so early. No, that's the prophecy of Yahweh Bashem and Yahweh. That's why they have to do that. Other than that, the generations ain't getting smarter or nothing like that. Because that's what y'all under the impression. Y'all under the impression that, evolution, that's evolution. No, ain't no goddamn evolution. Because if it was evolution, motherfucker would have been getting smart and learning how to read. Been around this motherfucker for 5,000 plus years. Get y'all weak ass out of here. It's talking about the last 200 years. Like that means something. I've been around 5,000 years. Only thing you hear was, what do you call it? It's called, when you fast forward. Damn. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It's when you fast forward. I forgot the name. Don't worry about it. But so yeah, let's keep it going. So second Ezra 6 and so 20. Now you understand why the kids can speak and the incubators and the technology, because it's on Yahweh Shah time. 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. And you see that. They said, well, it's going to take a week or two for things to get back to normal. And that's why I say, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. It's so many factors that can have the whole world shut down, as you see the blackouts in Europe, Spain and Portugal. Whole country. So there ain't nothing. The only thing far-fetched is you now thinking this ain't gonna happen, because it's already happening. The 4 storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, they shall be suddenly afraid. And that's your Amber Alerts and your alerts. That's why they have all these things now, because we in this time. It say whosoever, it say, I'm sorry, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. See that? Friends. Because what's going to cause them to fight as enemies? And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of a fountain shall be stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. Because that's what we living in, the end of the world, which is the end of Babylon the Great, aka America. It said, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. Because we understanding that America is Babylon the Great, and this place is evil. It said, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what's happening. It's being declared. And everybody witnessing this too. So let's get that second Ezra 15 and 15. It's going to be a quick one. Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. See that? Because people gonna understand, like, the government has failed us. They have us going through all this economic hardship. And then you're going to have a lot of people who understand that the government behind the scenes is pulling these strings and making these things happen. And they're going to have the evidence, because the evidence is already out there. That's why you got guys like Alex Jones and so forth, who have made their whole life off of exposing Esau and his bullshit. And the scripture said that that was going to happen. That Esau ain't going to be able to hide himself. His counsel's going to fail. And you see that, because his secrecy was to be hid. He's not hid anymore. It said, for because of their, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And you seen that. You seen that in Spain and Portugal. People wanted to go.
The day's action at the top quickly, though Lisbon airport was the worst hit.
Currently expecting to have to stay in Lisbon overnight, but I have no idea if I can actually even book a hotel, because currently places can't take any payment.
Lack of phone signal quickly became problematic for everyone.
So a man shall desire to go into the city, but he ain't gonna be able to. Why? Because they even showed it in Chicago how they raised the bridges up, especially when they declare martial law and this insurrection and so forth, and it's a civil war going on. You ain't gonna be able to move around or do anything. Then you got rolling blackouts. Then, oh my goodness, it's gonna be too much. Second Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. So how much more women and children? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. See that? So this is what's coming down the pipeline. Now I'm gonna jump down to 24 on this. It said, "Woe," meaning destruction, to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knows all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver he them unto death and destruction. See that? So, hey, you false leaders out there who are leading the people astray, you're not telling them the truth, you're not putting the work in, you done made merchandise, you doing your thing. I wish I got something for y'all. See that? All y'all want to do your own little thing, all that. I wish I got something for y'all. So all you Ariala guys, you want to come in and, you know, you just want you a couple of $100, way to live, couple of little bitches, and shit, motherfucker to rub your back, contact you, make you feel important. You got that long ass hair. You ain't teaching no scriptures. So I don't know what the fuck everybody talking to you for every day. But guys like you, you're going to be in trouble. Because see, I wish I'd give you that little merchandise, give you them a couple of people. And then do what? Save you for destruction. But this Isaiah 65:13. It said, "Therefore thus saith the Lord God, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry of sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirits. And ye shall leave your name for a curse upon my chosen, for the Lord God shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name." And that's the elect. But the rest of y'all bullshitting out here. Y'all not warning the people. Y'all stealing, making merchandise, and now y'all wish y'all gonna give you over to your own ruins. Cause meanwhile, while y'all making all merchandise and all this electronic transferring and so forth, you see what happened. As soon as the power blackout, what was the first thing you couldn't do? No payments to nothing, to buy nothing. So if you just relying on Esau technology, whether it's your little debit card and whatever, you in trouble. And with that, shalom. Pay attention.